hard tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy The Baddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Nobody is going to out-condition El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson, you're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure there's anyone like that going up in the weights. Tony Ferguson does not give you any idea of what you're facing. When you're in there, you're confused. He doesn't give you any type of pattern inside the octagon. He loaded up there on that high kick.
And a miss with the right hook. Just hard to know what's coming from Tony Ferguson. Hard to know which leg he's going to lead with. Good work from the top here by Baddy Pimblett. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Getting him on here.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pimblett getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. And how much more can he take? Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Ferguson. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your...
Ferguson's going for the sub here.
Arms in deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You gotta maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ferguson.
Push him up. Push him up.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? El Cucuy's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Pimblett's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Nicely done. Nice strike from bottom position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Ground and pound strike there now. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Tony Ferguson. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. The fight's over.
Tony Ferguson, by first judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, congratulations go out to him, proving yet again that he's one of the best lightweights in the world.
He is so good at everything that he does. He's so diverse. He's so varied in his attacks. He did exactly what he needed to do to get the job done tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Star power, Paddy The Baddy Pimblett back on the proving ground here tonight, and with much fanfare as you hear the fans chiming in, it has been a tremendous rise to superstardom for Paddy The Baddy Pimblett. But let's not lose sight of the pre-UFC experience, right? Former Cage Warriors, featherweight champion. He has passed most of his UFC. Man, this is wild if you like offense. These fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. What a kick.
Ooh, side kick. Well timed there. Pretty good job staying patient as he lands the counter strike there. Strong work by Pimblett. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down. And nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Etsy Barboza. How he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no windup so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Oh, beautifully placed shot to the legs. So we pull up the numbers here, 28 total strikes, and now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. Pimblett gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, and there's that double leg takedown.
He passes the half.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Making all these shots count. All right, hammer fist here by Paddy Pimblett.
Beautiful transition.
Drops down inside the now trying to trap an arm. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
El Cucuy ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Ferguson's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tony Ferguson. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Baddy Pimblett.
This is a terrible position.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
More of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Another dynamic strike there from Tony Ferguson, from the football player, baseball player, collegiate wrestler. Great dancer too, by the way, DC. This is a man who is truly a plus athlete who can do it all. Strong hook lands.
Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
All right, so another stiff jab there. Really good use of that weapon, not unlike he did in the previous round.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Ferguson. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding targets.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pimblett.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He passes the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pimblett's back in half guard. All right, side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with.
Well, he's got his back now. Ferguson's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Lands a big elbow there.
He's got to start throwing down. Watch the arm here.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He passed the half guard.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Baddy Pimblett gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
That left hook was nasty.
Really a Terminator quality, though, to Tony Ferguson. He eats these shots and just keeps moving forward. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Ferguson gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Great upper body movement defensively. Slips another strike there. And offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong too.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
El Cucuy's back in full guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Nice.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Pimblett's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safeties. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Waning seconds of this fight.
He's working on the armbar. What a tight armbar. Oh, out of trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, so a big win for Tony Ferguson tonight. A lot of lightweights will say he presents the toughest matchup for them, and that was certainly the case for his opponent tonight.
Absolutely. He's so long, he's so tall, he's so different, right, in the way that he approaches these fights, but he also is just a great competitor that will do anything to win a fight, and tonight he did exactly that.